Thank you so much for watching today, and thank you for being part of our world. Thank you so much for being a member of the Success and Money Foundation.org. As you know, we're a nonprofit educational foundation. We teach kids, teens, young adults, and adults about success and money. Well, because most likely you didn't learn it in school. And guess what? You're not going to learn it in school. You're not going to take those classes because those classes usually aren't offered. When I was teaching in college, I always loved to teach the fourth year students. They were just a little bit older, and they were, seniors in college. Many of them were married, many of them were in the work field. They were paying attention, and you know what? They were a little desperate. They were very desperate, and that is was so great for me. I hated teaching the first and second years, the freshmen and sophomores, because you know what? They didn't care. They didn't have a problem. They did not. They weren't desperate. And you know what? When people are a little bit desperate, they listen. And not only they listen, they go do things. And you can make it really real, and you can make a huge difference in life. So if there's people in all walks of life, in all areas of the spectrum, the one thing is that every one of us, you walk down the mall, you walk down the street, you just look outside your window, every person you see, every person you meet have three things in common. They're going to make money or share money with their spouse or families. They're going to have money come into their lives. They're going to have to manage it. They're going to have to decide what to do with it. And they're going to spend it. They're going to make, manage, and spend. Now, the one thing most people do is they make money, but they don't know what to do with it, and they spend money. So that means manage. They manage to spend it. The key is to do the 5 steps. And we're going to talk quite a bit about that today, 5 steps. Because as you get so many things thrown at you, the holidays, you've got everything going at you. It's a new year. A new year is just days away, and we can start again. And that's what's so fun about it. We play cards. Many of you got some bad cards. Many of you got some lousy cards. But guess what? You can change your cards, and you can change your stars, because we're going to teach you how to do that. And for some people, it's going to be a lot easier to change their world than for others. But today is a big day. Today is a glorified day. Today is a wonderful day because we hit a major milestone. We hit a major milestone and I got to be real honest with you. When I started this, I didn't think it was going to work. I really didn't. But I knew I had to try, and I knew it was okay if it failed. But I had to try it. And if it didn't work, that was okay. I don't have any problem with failure. I have a problem with not trying. And I'm okay if I don't succeed on stuff. You flip a coin, you're going to lose 50 times out of 100. If you flip a coin and try to get all heads, you're going to lose half the time. There's nothing wrong with losing. Losing gets you there faster. The key is how fast can you flip that coin? If I said you've got to get 25 heads, would you just flip it 25 times and stop? No, you just keep flipping until you get what you want. You can change your stars by changing your cards. And we're going to talk about it in our next section. But today's about celebration. We made it work. You made it work. The way we're doing the foundation is so different than everything else I've done in my life. In my life, we would literally I've spent hundreds of millions of dollars in media and marketing. And we made Facebook rich and TV stations rich and everybody else rich because that's how we market it. But we had to sell a lot of products, and really expensive products, to make it work. That was one of the event companies I worked with. We're doing it 100 degrees, 180 degrees opposite. We're giving you the money. We're going to let you have the money. My wife and I put $3 million US into the foundation. And we've had some wonderful people that have donated to it as well. As that money makes money, we give that money away. It's called an endowment, and that's why the foundation is going to be around. My goal is to have this foundation outlive me, and I hope the heck I live for a long time. It's a very different way of doing it, and it's your foundation because there's so much noise out there. Everybody's yelling at each other. Everybody's talking to each other. Back when I was a kid growing up, we had 3 TV stations and 2 part-time stations on the TV. We had a newspaper, and that was it. That's how you got your news, and a radio. Now everybody's got a megaphone, and everybody's screaming and hollering at each other, trying to get your attention. Everybody's making bigger claims and everything else to do bigger clickbait. But you know what? They will always listen to a friend. They will always listen to an associate. They will listen to somebody one-on-one. You're part of our team. You're part of our group. And that's how this is going to grow. And it's going to multiply. It's going to compound, just like wealth compounds. The foundation is compounding. We're at 12,000 students. We started with, I was number 2. Our programmer was number 1. The way we do this is by sharing with others. The Success and Money Foundation.org is a nonprofit educational foundation. We teach kids, teens, young adults, and adults about success and money because most likely you didn't learn it in school. Our purpose is to help you, your friends, and your family to have a better life. That's why we're here. That's what we do. We have 3 missions. Mission number 1 is provide financial rewards for students for simply attending class and sharing with others. Now, why do we do that? Well, because the person who shares learns more than the recipient. The teacher always learns more than the student. The teacher always learns more. So that's why we want you to share it. And then when we give out these rewards, we want you to put that in your investment account, because if there's one thing that I know after teaching this for decades and decades and decades, I get people I talk to all the time. The one thing that every adult tells me they wish they would have done is started earlier. They wish they would have started earlier. It doesn't matter what kind of mistakes or whatever you do. The key was they got in the game early, and they were able to take their assets. They were getting money to put into there, and they were able to make it grow. And that's the whole difference. That's the whole difference. And that's why we teach the 5 steps. So that's mission number 1. Mission number 2 is a platform. Guess what? Our platform works for you. We created a platform for you so that you can share with your own group. When you share your successandmoneyfoundation.org link, everybody has their own personal link. Your link is, after you log in, go up in the right-hand corner, it'll say hi and then your name. You can pull it right down there and you can find where your link is. You can share that, text it, messenger it, whatever you want to do. I always just pull mine. I go to Google and make a QR code. Just go to Google and put it in there and then make a little QR code, and I show it on my phone. That's how I sign people up. But now they're part of your group. Your job is to be the head cheerleader of your group. Your job is to encourage people. The only way that we can really help people is by giving them information and motivation and cheering them on, because it's not easy to go out there and do what we do. But it's not easy being in the situation you're in either. We want to help you change your cards. You can change your stars by changing your cards, and everyone can change your cards. Now, this platform is ideal for you as an individual. And when you sign up your family, guess what? You can go click on the leaderboard, which is number 2. You can pull down the leaderboard and you can look at all the people that you've enrolled and how many hours they've got. And you can see what they've done today, the last 7 days, the last 30 days, all time. And you can have some fun with that. And then you support them. You give them some rewards, verbally, congratulatory, even money. I asked my children, they asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year. And guess what I told them? I told them, I want you to read my book. I just want you to read my book. That's what I really want. I want you to read my book. Why? Because knowing how to do something and having a good experience about something is more important than having that something. If you know the way to do it, if you can learn how to do it, if you can have somebody put their arm around you and show you, and you go do it and you learn. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, heads or tails. It doesn't matter. What matters is you're flipping the coin, and you're flipping the coin often. Doesn't matter how many times you fail. It just depends on how many times you flip it. So each of you have that. And this year, 2024, we're going to get really aggressive, going to bigger groups. It's taken us 3 years to build the platform. Boy, we've gone through a lot of ups and downs to get that thing built, but it's built and it's tight and it's really pretty good. Last year, last 18 months, we've gone from 0, I guess almost 2 years, we've gone from 0 to 12,000 students. One day that's going to be 100,000 students. We're going to affect people all over the world. We're going to make a difference in their lives. And guess what? It's not me, it's doing it. My wife and I were nuts enough, crazy enough to get the thing started. But it's really you. You're the ones going to make the difference. And we built this platform so you can do schools, you can do churches, you can do charities, you can do all kinds of groups. Now, they're all part of your individual group. And if you want, you can put them in their own group, a SAM group, a Success and Money group, or a school or a church or a charity or whatever. And we're going to do more of that this year. Number 3 is to help those in need. That's what and why we're here, is to help those in need. That's really why you're here. Guess what? You don't take it with you. You know, my dad passed away, a very wealthy man, and guess what? He didn't take all the money with him. He left it for his kids and his grandkids. They set up accounts to help all of his kids and grandkids get started and get a head start. When you pass away, they're not going to hook up a U-Haul with a bunch of cash in it and take it to the cemetery with you. It's not going to happen. Now, both my parents, what we put into their casket was a book of all their kids and all their grandkids and the treasures, the real treasures, which were the activities that we did together and us growing up, things like that. That's the book of life that went into my mom and dad's casket when they both passed away. That's what you're supposed to do. You know, when you pass away, they say your whole life passes before your eyes. Well, guess what? It's like pulling out your iPhone or your phone and looking at all your pictures. And if your pictures are good, then you lived a good life. Helen Walton, the Sam Walton of Walmart, one of the largest retailer in the whole world, says it's not what you gather in life, it's what you scatter in life that tells the life you lived and the person that you are. Over Christmas, we've had some wonderful things that we've done as part of the foundation. And we're going to show you that in the Make a Difference program, where I literally went to the Light the World, put in a special code, and we'll show you that in just a second, but we bought one of everything. We've been able to donate a lot of money to all kinds of organizations to do good for people, for eyeglasses, for meals, and for gallons of clean water. Those are our main 3. But we've done over 120 different organizations. But that's what the foundation does, is every hour you go to class, every hour you're in class, we're going to help someone else in need. So I'm so grateful for every one of you. We're going to be celebrating today a milestone that I'm so excited about. A milestone that is part of compounding. Now, we talk about compound interest. You know, Einstein said that compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Well, the way that you guys are compounding and telling others and telling others and telling others, that's how this is going to build. And it will compound. And that's why we do it this way. You're making a difference in people's lives. I'm seeing my friends from Nigeria right there. I can see them right there sitting out there in the, I can see people in the Philippines. I can see people all over the world. Technology allows us to do those things that we didn't have beforehand. So I'm so grateful to every one of you and thankful for every one of you. This is your foundation. You're making a difference. You're the ones making a difference. You're just using whatever content or whatever platforms you have, and hopefully this platform is helpful for you. But I'm going to bring my good friend Daryl and Johnson on. These are 2 kickback guys that are doing really well, that are showing us the way. And we're going to talk to you about a little bit about our successes for the week. So, Daryl, Johnson, why don't you take over the screen and let's talk about it today.
Thank you so much, Tom. Can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, it looks great.
Awesome. So right now we're hearing one of my favorite part, which is celebrating the successes of the students, and we are all part of this success. Currently, we have 12,006 students worldwide. I can still remember when the foundation just has like 5,000. That's the time when I was joined the foundation, and right now it's 12,000, more than double. So congratulations in sharing your link, and as part of our should I say mandate, or should I say a responsibility? As part of our responsibility is to share the link that we have in order for us to spread the wealth of financial education. In our help session earlier, we've talk about, where you can find your link and where you can, what are the things that you're going to click, so that you can help out your family, your friends to get a free membership. So congratulations for this 12,006 students worldwide. Congratulations. So we have 37 students, new students this week. Congratulations for sharing your link. And we have 219 hours online. So these are the new hours this week, which means we are spending our time attending online courses. Okay, we're attending online courses and trying to change our mindset. For our top enrollers, I see new faces here. We got Johnson, our king. He enrolled 17 people just this week. We also got Rylan Agawin, got 3, got Tom Painter, got 2, Agnes, 2, Faye, Juliet, Charlie, Justin. Wow, Justin Bauer, congratulations. And Marietta Abuela got 1. So congratulations on sharing your link. Now, for our top overall enrollers, 7-day new enrollments, which means these are the enrollments for the last 7 days and your 7-day hours in your group. So as you can see, the rank here are from beginners, rookie, advanced, and all of the ranks are here. So as you can see, the top eight has their new enrollments, and you can see in this far right, they got the 7-day hours, which means their entire group got this much hours. As you can see, we got Angelita Agawin. Her group spent 20 hours online studying Successful People. And this 20 hours means that the lives of these people are changing and their mindset, their mindset are really changing. So congratulations to you. And for our completed Share the Wealth and Win video, so these are the new people or probably the new enrolled people. So we got Samantha, Ronell, John Levy, Joshua Abby, Said Hyder, Reynold, Antonia, Anastasio, Rogen, Narcisa, Alisa, Maridel. We got Juanita, Ronel, Danica, Camille, Jay, Don, Hazel, Jen. Congratulations to you. And as you can see, in this lane, we got the enroller first name, which means these are the people who enrolled all these people. And as you can see, we got Johnson Etor, we got Jessica, we got Agnes Desa, we got Rylan. Congratulations to you guys for
Errol, can you go back one slide for me?
sure.
The key, and you're going to see, and you can just see it right here. It's very simple. The key is that once you sign someone up, is to get them to go through the Share the Wealth and Win video. Because as soon as they do that, they're going to get Warren Buffett bucks put into their vault. Right there. As soon as they go through that first initial video. The first initial video is to Share the Wealth that's on that next slide that we talked about. If you can simply get somebody to sign up and then you can coach them through and encourage them and get them to go through that first video, that will make a huge difference. What we found is that of the 12,000 students we have approximately 150,000 hours. So the average student spends about 10 to 12 hours online. Some students spend 300 hours online. Some spend 0. But if you'll do this one thing, if you'll really share the wealth and get them to go through that first video, they'll get money right in their vault. Boom, just like that. And number 2 is, as the sharer, as the enroller, you'll get money in your vault as well. Plus, anybody that you enroll, when they enroll somebody, you're also going to get money into your vault. So let's go back. Let's go to the next slide. So the reason that Johnson is doing so well is that you can see that every time he signs somebody up, he's really encouraging them, get through that Share the Wealth and Win video. It's not very long. It's like 11 minutes. And it's a wonderful overview of what's in the foundation. So they know all these great things they have to use. And then right after that, they can earn more money. They can earn more stock by simply going to sharing the wealth with others and by attending some of the Earn While You Learn classes. And just coming to this class. The top people that come to this class earn all kinds of stock, and you also earn cash just for being in this class as well. But the key is that if you really want to change somebody's world, you get them membership. One, check. That's awesome. Number two is if you can get them to watch that 11-minute video, they're going to earn stock just like that. You, as the enroller, earn stock just like that. And whoever enrolled you is going to earn stock. That's the key to what we're doing here. And you can see this is the reason that Johnson is doing better than I am right now. I've got to do a much better job with this one. So, Daryl, all of us, the gauntlet's been thrown down. Johnson's really kicking our trash. We're going to have to get going. Let's go to the next slide. Congratulations, Johnson. You're awesome.
Congratulations. Well, it sounds to me that once you share your link, then you have the opportunity to teach someone. And if you're the teacher, you are learning more. All right. So for our top individual hours this week, we got Raylan, we got Chufista, Joaquin, Eliza, Jamila, Don, Hazel, Jackie, May, Catherine, Emily, Daryl, Ruby, Agnes, Marietta, Geraldine, Ruel, Jessa, Monica, Erwin, Said, Hyder. And you're awesome, guys, because you are learning from the master, which are the successful people who are teaching us using those videos that we are watching. So congratulations. And for our, oh, well, I think that's the last slide, Tom. Well,
Can
I'd
I
like
take it
to
over-
congratulate
can I take it over just for a
everyone.
second? So I'm going to steal the slide for just a second. I'm going to take you to the site because I want to make sure that you see how cool this stuff is that we've done. So the first thing is it's really nice that if you come in and log in first, because it'll make sure that you can get credit for everything that you do. So log in. And it takes a second to log in. We got stuff happening all over the world. And then just go to home so you can see where we're at on home. But there's a couple of really neat things, and it's easy for you able to use. Is number one is on the home quick start. There's the quick start. After you sign somebody up, take them here. You can they can share their personal link right there. They can share the link with family and friends and earn stock. You can do the earn while you learn things here, the investment accounts and things like that. But the real key is for most people is you're getting started. I simply want you to come over here and where it says, hi, Tom, come down here to where it says free stock, books, and share your referral link. When you click on that one, this is going to give you your unique link. This is you right here. And so all this is the same, this big number right there, that's your unique code right there. And you can either just copy and paste here. We're going to copy it and then we're going to send out to friends and family, or we can click here to be able to do it as well. Now, the second thing we want to do is make sure that they go through the Share the Wealth and Win video, which is the overview of the foundation. And that's how they're going to get their first $5 into their vault. Then they can always go right here, need more information. Here's the 3 ways to earn money from the foundation. So there's lots of ways to earn money from the foundation. And then, of course, there's a quick start here. But once you do that, once you copy the link, then this is what they're going to see when you send it to them. So it's going to take them right here. And this is what you just sent to them. It says, would you watch a short video on success money if I gave you $5 in Warren Buffett stock? Yeah, okay. Now, remember, my wife and I put millions of dollars into the foundation to do just this one thing. So the first thing they'll do is they'll click here to get free access. And of course, when they click on that one, it will take them to this page where they'll put the first name, last name, get a good email, because that's so helpful in the future. And then a username or a display name. Usually it's their first name, last initial. And then it's optional, but it's very helpful for us in the foundation if you put a text number, because that helps us to figure out where everybody is in the world. It helps us to figure out what classes we need, how many different languages we need to put our classes in, etc. And then a simple password. Make sure you save your password, which country you're from, and then sign up as an individual. Once you do that, you're in and you're golden. Then the second thing I want you to make sure that you do is have them come here and go through the Share the Wealth and Win video. So they'll come here, they'll click it, and they'll watch that 11-minute video, and then boom, they've automatically got $5 in their vault. And you as the enroller get money into your vault, and whoever enrolled you gets money into their vault. Our goal is to give away money trees. Our goal is to give away as much money as we possibly can and help you get started, because we know if you do that one thing, if you get your investment account open and you start investing, you think differently. Everything changes. Everything changes. When you walk into a Jollibee or a McDonald's, whatever, and instead of looking at what's on the food and your phone or whatever, you're going, I wonder how Ray Kroc, when he made that deal with the McDonald's brother, how did he make this work? Because he was a failure. Ray Kroc was a failure, and he made it work. How did he do that? Now, once you get that going, you're going to come down here to courses. And again, there's all these different ways that you can earn money. You can earn money just by coming to class today. You can earn money by going through the Earn While You Learn, the 5 steps. And I'm going to be redoing this, by the way, now that I've got the new book done that I wrote for you for the foundation. And then share your link. When you share your link, that gets you into the top 25. And if they watch the video, if they watch the Share the Wealth and Win video, then they automatically get money into their vault and you get money in your vault. And then there's all these wonderful classes that you can go through, because the real key is for us to help you become financially independent. And to, it's wherever you are in your life, we're just trying to move you up a notch, move you up a link, move up a level, move up a level. We're not trying to go from 1 to 20. We're trying to go from 1 to 2 and build a foundation, and then build it and add it and add it and add it. And there's so many wonderful classes that are here. And I just want to congratulate you on all of this. You can come down here and you can see here's all the enrollments. So here are people that have enrolled their friends this week. You can go back up here to the top enrollers. If you want to, once you sign up your group, now you might have to come in here and do a sort to find your name, but you can see what they've done over the last 7 days or after the last 30 days, and you can go cheer them on. That's your job, is to go cheer these people on. And then once you do that, you find yourself, then you simply click on your name, and it'll show you all the people. There's the 34 people right there that Johnson did over this last 7 days, and how many hours that they've had. So that's incredible. So you can do the same thing. And then also the big thing is the influencer. Some people, they drop the pebble out into the lake, and they don't know if they're making a difference or not. Honestly, you don't know if you're making a difference. You can only do it connecting the dots. And what's so cool about this system is that it's going to show you all the people you enrolled and all the people that your first line enrolled. So in this particular case, you can see that Johnson's enrolled 46 people himself, he and his wife. They have enrolled another 376. So just 2 levels, just 2 levels. If I can go down like 10 levels, you would just be shocked. And he's responsible because he opened his mouth and shared with others of 10,000 hours. Now, his friend, Ethan Bird, who served a Christian mission in the Philippines, was friends with Johnson Etor, and he invited Johnson and Daryl both. So one guy that happened to be there invited 2 people, and guess who the top 2 guys are right there? The top 2 guys are Johnson and Daryl right there. Boom. They're some of the top guys when you look at total hours and things like that. So that is pretty amazing of what we can do. So you can see how well you are making a difference. You can come down here to the individual hours, and you can see all the hours of where they all are at. And of course, there's all kinds of searches and groups and everything else. But the real key to getting someone successful is we want to give you our stock. We want to give the stock away. It makes a huge difference. And you can come here and look in the last 30 days, 7 days, whatever it is. But this is all the people that have finished the 11-minute Share the Wealth and Win video. And then when they go through that Share the Wealth and Win video, we put stock right in their vault. Before we can literally move all the stock, you need to have $10 in there, because there's minimums of what we have to have. You have to have $10 in there before we can move that stock. So you're going to earn it by doing other things as well. And this is what makes a difference. This is how you share and make a difference with people. So I'm so grateful for every one of you guys for making this happen. You've done an amazing job this last couple of years. I want to really tip my hat to you and thank you. And I'm just so impressed and so grateful for every one of you for all that you do. You're making a difference, and you may not see it, but you are. And when you connect the dots later and you go and if you could really see how that you connected to somebody who connected to somebody who connected to somebody or connected to somebody, you'll be amazed at the wonderful pictures that are on your phone as you go back in time and look at them. One of the great things my wife does for me is that we have TV screens all over our house, and we have Apple TVs there, screensavers, and she has all these folders of all these different things that we've done, and I get to relive all these wonderful things that we've done in our life, all our kids growing up and everything like that, because we get so busy we forget. You're making a difference, guys. It's you, and I want to thank every one of you for doing that. Stay tuned. We're going to be right back. We're going to be talking about making a difference in just a second, and how some of our students are making a huge difference in other people's lives.